We told you before about just how crime-ridden London is now becoming. There are certain areas that are simply no-go areas, and this is all under the tenure, of course, of the current Lord Mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, who recently said that that's just part and parcel of living in a big city. Doesn't affect him, as it doesn't many people who tell you that that is part and parcel. They have 24-hour security and, more importantly, live in gated environments. You see, one rule for them, not for us. But what's interesting now is that an historical building in the very heart of London is set not only to be turned into something that a lot of people do not want, but more importantly could literally bring London to a standstill as ever. Let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here. Nice to see you. Nice to have your company. I don't know about you, but when you look at pictures like this, they evoke so many wonderful memories, don't they? This is the London Pavilion, the Trocadero in the very heart of London, which hosted royal premieres, including the infamous Beatles premiere, which saw box office records broken. Of late, this particular building has been left to become dilapidated. Now, a billionaire has decided to buy it, but guess what? Inside, he now wants to turn this historical building, which has so much history attached, turned into a 1,000-seater mosque. That's right. Now, what's interesting here is the fact that he's got planning permission from Westminster Council. Nobody at Westminster Council, when we put a call in, would actually say who granted said permission. It's not totally signed off yet, but here's the bigger problem. What they want to do when they've finally transformed this particular building is have the current mayor, Sadiq Khan, open it. Of course they do. Alongside the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, who I told you recently has offered the opportunity, should they get in power, for a place at the cabinet table inside number 10. You see how this all works now. But the bigger problem that you have is this. You see, when you have such a big mosque like that in the centre of town, the moment they have a big funeral, the whole of the centre has to be closed down. That means police cordons, people in high-vis jackets, and of course complete detours. Now, of course, this has not been brought to light as yet. They're trying to keep that under wraps. So what you could find with this brand new mosque in a historical building in the very heart of London is this. The whole place, literally, Piccadilly Circus, could be brought to a grinding halt for the funeral of simply one person. Not a major dignitary, or indeed a member of the British monarchy, or anybody of any substance. Simply, it's their place of worship. Now, I'm all for people having their own places of worship, but why should such a big centre be built in such a big area, a main area, if you like, the pinnacle of London, with the threat to closing it down? It'll be interesting to see exactly how this particular story does develop, and if, of course, the Labour leader, Sir Keir Starmer, really does have the guts to stand there and open this particular endeavour. Whichever way you look at it, this may not end particularly well. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.